Maybe you from the 1970s when the Los Angeles Rams was known as the prison foursome because of that defensive line. Or maybe you in the city of St. Louis, the gateway to the Midwest, where the greatest show on turf brought home the first ever Super Bowl championship. Or maybe you in the here and now with the Rams back in LA, winners of Super Bowl 56. It doesn't matter because when it comes to this, it's all about the Los Angeles Rams. Horns up, Rams South. Time to talk Rams football.
Good day, good people, on this Thursday, October 30th, 2025. After our bye week, the Ramley Talk is back on the air. Welcome to Ramley Talk, the Playmakers in the building. As we get ready for week 9 in the NFL, led by the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Miami Dolphins down in South Beach tonight. But on today's show at Ramley Talk, we're going to recap what took place in week 7 when the Rams make the trip to London, England, take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And then we're going to preview this week's matchup in week 9 when the Saints come marching into SoFi Stadium. Thank y'all for watching. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to stay updated on everything we put on our YouTube channels. If you are watching on my personal LinkedIn page, hit me a follow on LinkedIn as well. If you're listening to the audio form of this show, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and on every other podcast directory, go ahead and hit that follow / subscribe on that podcast directory that you favor so much. That way, anytime I post anything for Ramley Talk, for Rams Nation, you'll be here ready to listen. This is your Ram Nation East Coast station here, and let's get right to it. The Rams made the trip over to London, England to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars, and they did not have Puka Nakua for this game, but it didn't matter. 35-7, and we basically gave them a touchdown. It could have been 35 nothing, but we gave them a touchdown. It is what it is. But the Rams dominated this game from the onset. It was disgusting. It was brutal. If you're a Jazz fan, those of you who seen my posts on social medias where I decked out in my Rams hat, rocking the white tee that I'm wearing right now, that I was enjoying being at a bar Sunday morning watching the Rams beat up on the Jacksonville Jaguars. It was a pleasure to watch. It was a pleasure to really watch. It felt real good to see Matthew Stafford do his thing. Even though he only passed for 182 yards, he threw 5 touchdowns. 3 of them went to Devontae Adams. That was a great combination of orange. Even though Carry-on Williams didn't have much going on in the running, it didn't matter because Matthew Stafford was throwing dives and we was making things happen. It was a great. If I think Devontae Adams had like 5 catches and 3 of them with touchdowns. Parkinson didn't score, but two other tight ends scored. It was a great showing. Trevor Lawrence, he did a lot of things. 296 yards on a touchdown, but they just couldn't get nothing done. Shout out to Travis Hunter, their rookie wide receiver / cornerback, got his first NFL touchdown against us. His first ever came against us, all good. He had his first ever 100-yard game, good. But Jacksonville couldn't really do much when it counted. I mean, that's why they got blown out in London by the Los Angeles Rams. When I kept trying to tell people, y'all must have forgot the Jacksonville Jaguars, they might be their second home, but they weren't the only team that used to play in London a lot. That was us. And I think people must have forgot. So we knew what we was doing. Going to London was nothing new to us. We was ready for it. And we showed y'all we was ready for it. Big dub by the Rams. Jacksonville had 358 yards of offense to the Rams 271, but it didn't matter because they couldn't stop us. Jacksonville had 13 penalties for 119 yards. That's not going to win a lot of games, Jaguars. It's not. We was more disciplined than the Jaguars. Only 5 penalties for 45 yards. We was 2 for 2 on third down, but the stat of week 7, 4 for 4 in the red zone, and that's all that matters. We got into the money zone and we cashed in every single time. That's how that's supposed to go. That's how they're supposed to go. That was a good way to get into the bye week. It was a good way to say, hey, Booking the Cool ain't the only thing that's going on here in Los Angeles. We got Devontae Adams. We have Tutu Atwell, which we'll get in the news on that one when we preview the Saints game. We have wide receivers. We have tight ends. We have running backs. We can make things happen, which we did. So good job, Sean McVay. Good job, Los Angeles Rams. Now we went to the bye week 5-2. And last week, we had a bye week. The Seahawks had a bye week. And the Cardinals had a bye week, which means the only team that played last week was the San Francisco 49ers. And they took a surprising beating at the hands of the Houston Texans. They dropped them to 5-3. So now it is the Seahawks and the Rams that are fighting for number one spots in the NFC West. San Fran, that was a disappointing effort in Houston. I must say, it was a very disappointing effort by the San Francisco 49ers in Houston. Arizona Cardinals, we'll see how that works out. Seattle will be on Sunday night as they head to the Capitol to take on the Washington Commanders. The Arizona Cardinals, they'll be on Monday night. They take on the Dallas Cowboys on Monday night. I don't know who San Fran played. Let me go check. Let me see who San Fran had this week. But whoever San Fran has, I hope they're ready because San Fran, they should be a little motivated this week after getting their butts handed to them by Houston. But let's just see who they have this week. You want to make sure. They are in the Meadowlands to take on the New York Giants, which that could be an interesting game. Robert Saleh going against Jackson Dart, even though they lost game. Shout out to Scam Scatterboo. Hope you for a full recovery, sir. Nasty injury against the Eagles. You was having a good rookie season as well. Unfortunately, it is derailed by this season-ending injury. Hopefully, it's not more than just a season-ending injury. Hopefully, you can recover. You can be back probably around week 10, week 11 next year. So, shout out to Cam Scatterboo. I want to send my thoughts and prayers to Cam Scatterboo. Very, very ugly injury. But San Fran is in the Meadowlands to take on the Giants. Seahawks are on Sunday Night Football against the Commanders. Arizona is on Monday Night Football against the Cowboys. All three of them are on the road. The only home team is us, and we have the Saints, which we will talk about when we get back after these messages.
Everything Boston. I love you morons. New Kids on the Block, New Edition,
dear whatever the law firm is. Sincerely, the U.S. Supreme Court.
Ben Affleck, Matt Damon. Go yourself again, Jason Whitlock.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
If ever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crown they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Get Mounts of Entertainment with Paramount Plus. Stream new movies such as Mean Girls, Transformers Rise of the Beast, and Good Burger 2 with Paramount Plus. Stream live sports such as the UEFA Champions League, the NFL on CBS, the PGA Tour, and March Madness. Catch hit CBS shows such as Fire Country, Ghost, NCIS, and more. But also catch exclusive originals for Paramount Plus such as Special Ops Lioness, The Famous Stallones, the new streaming home, or Showtime. Watch Showtime original series and movies when you sign up with Paramount Plus with Showtime. Make it a fun, action-packed adventure for the whole family and create kid-friendly profiles for the little ones. So much to stream with Paramount Plus with over 45,000 full episodes from BET, CBS, Comedy Central, MTV, Nickelodeon, and more. Paramount Plus, mountains of entertainment.
This is a BS3 Network presentation.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central.
And welcome back to Rambley Talk here on this Thursday, October 30th, as we get ready to move the calendar into November and we get ready for week 9 of the NFL season, led by the Baltimore Ravens traveling to South Beach to take on the Miami Dolphins. Before we get to the game against the Saints, we made a move during about a week. We traded for Roger McCreary from the Tennessee Titans to help with our defensive backfield, as we do need some help in the defensive backfield. So we made a trade with the Tennessee Titans. We get Mr. McCreary, and we swap conditional 6th-round picks for the 2026 draft. So, hey, we'll see how this works. So, Mr. McCreary, welcome to Los Angeles. Welcome to the Rams organization. Hopefully, you will be a great addition to our defensive backfield to help stymie down some passing offense. So your first game up, sir, will be the Saints come marching in. Word on the street is Ricky Tyler Shots might be getting the start over Spencer Rattler for the Saints. This game could be ugly. It could get ugly from the onset because the Saints offense has been abysmal. The defense has been on the field too much for the Saints. They are coming off a 20-point loss to division rival Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I didn't get that this week. Didn't need to because I already know what it was. I watched the game myself, and it's like there's nothing to really talk about. It was ugly. It was abysmal. So the Rams are 14.5-point favorites. A lot of points to be favored in an NFL game. But hey, 4:05 p.m., 1:05 local time for you in Los Angeles. It is on Fox. We should win this game. There's no rhyme or reason we should have to fight to escape this game. We should win this game. It should be no problem. So you see Spencer Rattler closing in on 1,600 passing yards with 8 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Alvin Kamara, who's one of the stud running backs in the league, has not had a great season. The man is averaging 3.6 yards a carry. He only has 1 touchdown. Chris Olave has 3 touchdowns and 500 yards receiving. Stafford closing in on 1,900 passing yards with 17 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Karen Williams closing in on 500 rushing yards with 2 touchdowns. Puka Nacua, who missed last week, who should be back this week, is over 600 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns. Devontae Adams had 3 against the Jaguars. I think he scored in 2 other games. Like he scored against the Titans. I think he scored against the Colts. I think he has 7 touchdowns on the year thus far. So we are spreading the ball around, which is good. Darius Brown should be back this game. Cam Kitchen should be good for this game. Puka Nacua should be good for this game. We would not have Tutu Atwell. We will have Tutu Atwell is probably going to miss mostly the month of November with the hamstring injury. We put him on IR. And Wyatt Havenstein should be back this week as well. So We getting one receiver back, but we losing another one. We getting our defensive backfield back, so Darius Williams should be back. Cam Chin should be back. We added Roger McCurry, and our offensive line should get some help with Robin Havenstein coming back as well. And it's really not much else to say. I mean, we play the Saints. We should beat the Saints. That way we can get them and focus on our rematch with the 49ers for week 10, because we owe them one, because we shouldn't have lost to them on Thursday Night Football in week 5. So we owe San Fran one. So when we go to Santa Clara, we owe them a beating. A good beating at that. And we'll see if Brock Purdy will be able to play for that game, or he'll still be out with that turf toe injury. And if it is Matt Jones, make sure you don't play no soft-ass covers like you did the first go-around. But outside of that, this is all about the Saints. So Rams, Sean McVay, do your job. When 105 hits on the lowest time, which would be 405 here on the East Coast, I want to see the Rams handle business, do what they're supposed to do. Offense, special teams, and defense. Get out of there safely and soundly, and get ready to head up north to take on the San Francisco 49ers for week 10. With that being said, thank you all for tuning in. Yet again, if you're watching on the YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. If you're watching on the LinkedIn page, go ahead, hit me a follow on LinkedIn. And if you listen to the audio version, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or iHeartRadio, or wherever else platform that you listen to when it comes to podcasting, go ahead, hit that subscribe and follow Rambley Talk on that specific podcast directories. Rams Nation, East Coast Station. This has been Rambley Talk, the Playmaker signing off. Enjoy week 9 of the NFL season.